I'm the last of my kind.
Who doesn't love a bit of duty-free shopping?
With the annoying boy who can't sing.
Back in the city where the lights stay rock. Bass hit heavy, got a club on track. Shorty too bad, got a dangerous smile. On the headline, maybe not just stop. Pull up clean, no stress on me.
What's the first thing you do when you get off the plane to Malaysia?
I don't play fair.
Go to Starbucks.
Late night text like, where you at? Told her on the way.
Start of day 2. It's very early in the morning for them, not for us. We've been up for hours. Going to get some breakfast. This is the Ibis Sepang, Malaysia. Look at that pool. Nice, go get some brekkie. Day 2, new plane, new country. We're heading over to Thailand. Nice. And then after that, we start. We got an awesome breakfast buffet here at Ibis Sepang in Malaysia. Just over in that room there. Good choices. Problem with being diabetic and not knowing what the foods are, it makes it very hard to do a carb count. But luckily, the Omnipod 5 is keeping me very much in check with that. It's my sugars so far have been really good. I'm basically sitting on a plane, so if I just get my Omnipod controller out, I'll give you a look. So I just switched. I'm currently bolusing for my breakfast. And so if you don't know what that means, bolusing, which most people wouldn't, so you've got a basal and a bolus, so you've got a long-acting insulin that basically keeps your baseline, and then a fast-acting, so when you're eating, you can have a mass ejection that will counteract what's about to happen to your body after you eat. So now that bolus is finished, I'll just show you what's happening here. Let me just flip the camera. So, currently sitting at 5.6. I have bolused. So if I go into my sensor graph, so then that'll show you what I've been doing all night. So that's set on 6 hours. As you can see, it's been a pretty perfect line. Now, before I got the pump, when I was self-managed, I would never see a line like that. That is very much something that's only really happened since I've got control from the pump and the sensor. So I'm using an Omnipod 5 with the Libre 2 sensor. And so far so good. The plane ride and everything yesterday, perfect. Change of time zones and everything. The controller lets you do all that, so you can put it on flight mode, and then it automatically, the pump and the sensor just work together while the controller's not around. And then once we get back into here, we change the time zone so we can readjust for my sleeping habits and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's really good. It's working really well so far. So we'll see what happens over the next 2 weeks.
Don't sleep till sunrise, ride with me. Lights down low, move silently.
Finally been able to wake him up. Righto, day 2, heading to the airport from Ibis.
On to Thailand.
What's that?
On to Thailand.
Heading to Thailand. Do the next bit.
Go frames on with the diamonds on. Never need love when I'm doubting. Shorty says you blue, yeah, wild. No sleep till sunrise. Lights down low, move silent. Girl, you got that fire.
Just touched down Thailand, second country on the trip. Yeah. He's still sleeping. He slept on the flight. Righto, let's go see Thailand for 19 hours.
No baggage though. No baggage.
Yeah, no bags. We are connecting flight, but the connecting flight's tomorrow, so we can't get our bags. So we've just got to deal with whatever's in our packs, which really isn't much because most of the stuff's in our bag at the moment. But we'll deal. So one thing as a diabetic when you're travelling internationally and you've got a pump on you, especially countries that have very strict drug laws and stuff like that, like Thailand here, I got held up through security trying to come through to this side so I could actually get through. I had to be bomb checked and verified and rechecked and all sorts of stuff, but my bag pulled apart and everything looked at, all my needles, my insulin, everything, but well, that's par for the course. It is what it is. Got nothing to hide. But on the upside, check this thing out. This is awesome. That is so cool. Let's go get some breakfast. My family's already over there somewhere. Typical. Doesn't matter what country you're in, you can always rely on McDonald's. New airport, new country, lost again.
Back in the city where the lights stay wild. Base hit heavy, got a club on trial. Shorty too bad, got a dangerous smile. On the headline, maybe not just stop. Pull up clean, no stress on me. Wrist on cold, neck like sea. Boys talk tough, but they fold on beat. I don't play fair, just play elite. Late night text like, where you at? Told her on the way, I move like that. No breaks, no cap, I'm built to last. She want one more round, I told her bet fast. Don't sleep till sunrise, ride with me. Dice down low, move silently. Girl, you got that fire, breathe. So don't let go, just ride with me. Hands on me like gravity. Let's get lost in ecstasy. Hands on me like gravity.
Right, here in Thailand, we're gonna go and do some exploring while we're here. We're only here for the night. Knox is down there checking some stuff out. We're gonna go into, where are we going? Something.
Ocean Teak.
What?
No, not Ocean Teak.
No.
Asia Teak. Asia Teak.
I don't know. We're going to some place that's got a heap of shops.
River. Asia Teak Riverfront.
That. We're going there. Go get some dinner and just check some local stuff out. And then we're back to the hotel, go to sleep because we've got to be up in the bus at 6:30 back to the airport to fly to Kathmandu. Yay, more planes.
She a 10 in the face, got the soul I need. Talk sweet, but she don't play cheap. She a queen, but she move like she. We just vibing, rooftop notes. Live when we take flight. Say she love that girl to fight. I'm just talking out there. Knocked out, feel me on my go. Go friends, I'm on the diamonds. Never need love when I'm down. Shorty said you put me on wild. Don't sleep till sunrise, ride with me. Lights down,
It's the damn boat I've ever seen in my life.
girl, you got that fire. Let's get lost in ecstasy. Let's get lost in ecstasy. Caught up in a flame. Almost now we play the game. In the fast lane,
So cool.
calling out your name. Do the crime, give it, run, get a fade. Move, yeah, move, yeah. No sleep till sunrise, ride with me. Baby, you girl, you got that fire. Hands on me like gravity.